All right, then, let's get on to the big one. Last and certainly, definitely, most definitely not least, one of, if not the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, certainly in recent memory. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, both titles on the line, unifying them. Title versus title. This is so massive. It's been building for such a long time. Obviously, we've seen them in WrestleMania main events before, but throwing back to things being the right place and the right time, they arguably weren't at the time.
No, they weren't. No.
Now, this feels earth-shattering.
It's just unreal that it's actually come together. Now having the understanding of the industry that I've got, I think it is bigger than Hogan and Warrior. I think it is bigger than the Mega Powers Explode. I think it is bigger than that super kind of real superstar level of stuff that I used to watch when I was a kid, because this match, for me, is the showcase of the Immortals. They look like aliens. They perform beyond the level that anyone else has been to. How long has Roman Reigns had the title?
570 days, I think.
It's one of the longest days. One of the longest reigns we've seen in modern history. And he's going in there against, his arch enemy kind of thing, like a guy that's won fighting and combat, titles wherever he's gone. I don't know, man. Like, maybe the title of this WrestleMania, the absolutely stupendous or whatever it is, that was kind of delivered a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I think it does get to the point where, like, that you do run out of superlatives to explain what we're about to see, and we are right on the cusp now of watching what I truly believe will be one of the most defining matches that we'll ever see in professional wrestling or sports entertainment.
It's come at a time when they're both so popular as well, and Brock's had, I think this is 20 years of Brock now. Roman Reigns has always been popular, but never been even close to what he is now, the star power he has now. Brock has somehow found this new level. Like, every time we come on here, we're laughing because all of a sudden it's, now it's Viking Brock because he's got a ponytail. Oh, now
Super
it's
Mario Brock.
Now it's Super Mario Brock. Now, last few weeks, we've had Cardigan Brock, Cowboy Hat Brock, and now Forklift Brock. And it's just like, he's somehow found a way in 20 years. He's found a way to reinvent himself and make himself. And this is no disrespect to his popularity before, because he was an enormous star before, but he's made himself the most popular he's ever been in his career. People have looked at him because he's come in and out and given him that same treatment of like, oh, well, he's here today, gone tomorrow. Now everyone is there and they're desperate to see whatever he's going to do. The same said for Roman, and it's come at this time, and we've got this lightning in a bottle at the main event of the most fabulously wonderful, stupendous two-night event in WrestleMania history. It's just
the edge of the seat by
electric.
This point has worn down. Yeah. Like, we're just on the floor.
You're just squatting.
We're actually just
holding an incredibly deep squat.
We're actually just stood up now. There's no chairs. We're just stood up in awe, watching two inhumane performance. It's going to be on. It's so hard to kind of like put it into one point to then wrap up the show or whatever. It's it's easy to go, it's just going to be an absolute cracker. It's just going to be an absolute barn burner. But believe me when I say this. I've been around for a long time. I've watched a lot of wrestling. I've been on this planet for a lot longer than some of the other, a lot of the other fans that are out there. And I've watched a lot of wrestling in my time. And this, I think this is hands down the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. It's like you said, it's lightning in a bottle. It is truly once in a lifetime stuff that we're going to see these people perform now at the level that they're at. So 20 years of Brock. We're going to have probably another 20 years of Roman Reigns, I imagine. But WrestleMania is the showcase of the Immortals, and I don't think another match has ever come close to it.